Good evening, everyone, once again. And as oh yes, as we started to speak about APR, Aphrodite Park, as far as you know, so far we have two blocks there, A and B, and the Evergreen Company, Evergreen Developments, they launched the third block, which is has come to the market pretty recently, and it's the same product and a different product in the same time. In terms of the location, it's the same. The terms of the facilities that the residents will share on the site are also the same, but the types of units are a little bit different. In C block, as far as you remember, in A and B blocks, we had studios, one-bedroom apartments, and two-bedroom apartments of different sizes, and we had also on top um, levels, top floors, we had um, one-bedroom duplex penthouse and two-bedroom duplex penthouses as well. But in C block, we have only studios and one-bedroom apartments. So why the product, the segmentation of this product was created in that way, so it will not compete with the existing product on the market, which was offered by Evergreen in A and B blocks. So in the same time, it gives the value to the whole project, and those ones who have invested in A and B blocks will be it's an asset, and it's a positive thing to their investment in the same time. So I will share my screen now, and I will start with the presentation. Okay, I'm sharing it now. Yes, we have seen the video already. So yes, so we will speak about the project more or less in general again. So we will refresh our knowledge and information about the properties there. So as you remember, Aphrodite Park residence is 40 meters from the beach, which is located next to Aphrodite Phase 1, 2, and 3. And Aphrodite Park residence is the Phase 4 of Aphrodite project. And the third block, C, will be here on the right side of the A. So this is one of the new 3Ds that has been created. And you see here the A block, the B block, and the C block. And there are some differences that have been added recently. They put the swimming pool not in between the A and B blocks, but in front of it. The reason for that was the movement and the location of the sun during the day, because the sun was going up from the back, and the swimming pool was in the shadow. And when the sun was going down, the swimming pool was again in the shadow. So the swimming pool area was catching around 2-3 hours a day when the sun was up above the buildings. So now they have moved the swimming pool in front, so it gives the half day, even more, of sunbathing time for people who are using the swimming pool. We will briefly take a look at the design as well. You see that the design of C block from outside is more or less the same, but as I said, there are differences in the types of the units and the facilities that you can actually find on the rooftop of the building. I will speak about it a little bit later as well. So here is another 3D of the project. And as you know, the properties, all of the properties have the sea views. Every individual unit has a sea view, and the design, the smart design that have been implemented in these buildings actually allows you to see the sea and the mountains even from small studio at the back, which is the most affordable unit so far. As I said, this communion pool was moved in front of the buildings, and this is the second swimming pool, which will be combined with a restaurant and a coffee shop, coffee place. Evergreen also have as usually, they are very creative in innovative part of residential units and coastal living standards. So here they are actually opening a professional coffee shop with the proper barista and proper coffee machines. And I think they were talking about Lavazza to use this brand there. This is another shot from the swimming pool. And this is another one. This is the swimming pool, which is in front of A and B blocks, and you see around a lot of pergolas with small bungalows where you can sit, relax, and read a book. So this is another shot.
Well, I just want to say something. I was just like speaking with you all in the same time. Can you come back one slide? Come back. Yes. What they're doing right now is they are putting like swings, so you can in the pool, and they're putting like extra beds, which is like 20 centimeter more higher than the water level. So it will be like more water facilities there. The 3Ds is coming soon, so we will add them to presentation as well. It's a nice feature to swing on the pool and drink something. Okay, sorry, Andre, go on.
Yes. So a rooftop swimming pool feature is actually available for A and B block. On C block, they are putting just the sunbathing area with the nice pergolas and sunbeds. So the features of bar, a cocktail bar, swimming pool, infinity swimming pool, and gym, these options are only available for A and B blocks and for the residents of these blocks. So, but the C block has also the advantage of using the facilities in front. All of the buildings and all of the units have uninterrupted Mediterranean views from everywhere, from every unit. And here is the view from the back. You can actually see that A and B blocks here on the left, they're the same, but the C block is a little bit different. And on the right side, you see the tower, the Aphrodite tower. And in front, you see the land and the sea. And on the left side, we have the mountain range. Speaking about the location, the location of Aphrodite, most of you have visited this place personally by yourself, and you have experienced that this is truly magical place. It's located 60 minutes from Ercan Airport, which is in North Cyprus, 90 minutes from Larnaca in South Side, and Paphos Airport is about 120 minutes. It's about 50-55 minutes drive from Kyrenia. There are two ways to go to Aphrodite. Kyrenia is here. You can go by using the coastal road, or you can go by the highway road, and you will be there in maybe 50 minutes, a little bit faster. I will speak about the facilities of the site and the features of this site of Aphrodite. They have fantastic sandy beach with volcano sand, which is quite rare on the island. And the features of the main feature of this site is it literally the site of Aphrodite is located on the sea. As I said, most of you have already experienced also organic villages around. The organic plantations of strawberry, organic farms, organic restaurants, nice organic foods with beautiful breakfasts. The reason for the high demand and high development of organic culture of that region of west of the island is that that side of the island is responsible for growing the crops of citruses and also production of hilim cheese, which everyone likes as well, which you can fry and eat. Also, Aphrodite is located only 60 minutes from Rhodos Mountains, which are on the south side of the island, in Greek side of the island, and it's actually 60 minutes from there. And you see, you have the option of actually skiing during the winter time. You can catch 2-3 months of the winter and of the snow, and you can use it if you're fancying these activities. And of course, the mountains are not that much high as most of our clients have in Scandinavian countries, but it's about 2,000 meters. So it has professional equipment, instructors, and everything you can find, everything needed for a good rest. Also, Aphrodite benefits from numerous restaurants around, and also the Aphrodite Phase 1 has the on-site restaurant, which is open 365 days in a year. So it means that the life is going on all year round. Also, you can find a summer beach bar in Aphrodite Phase 1 as well. But here in this nice beach bar in summertime, there are discos. These days, we are experiencing this beautiful time of the World Cup Championship, and actually there is a TV inside, and everyone is gathering around and watching football, drinking beer and enjoying their lives with the nice sea view at the back and the sunset on the left side. So it's truly magical place to actually enjoy good time watching football. Of course, there are a lot of water sports. The site of Aphrodite was created by the idea of having the coastal living with all the facilities which are available year-round for kite surfing, surfing, paddleboarding, SUP surfing, yoga, in the water, on the sunset, on the sunrise. Everything you can imagine, you can find there in terms of water sports as well. There are numerous outdoor swimming pools around the area in Aphrodite Phase 1, 2, and 3, and 4, as you've seen before. I showed you the 3Ds. The first buildings of Aphrodite were built about 8-9 years ago. So the site is well developed, well maintained, and there are a lot of people who live there permanently. Saying a lot of, I mean it's about 20-30% of people live there permanently. The Aphrodite site has an indoor heated swimming pool. It's a very interesting feature for North Cyprus, as not so many places and not so many developments can benefit from that. And this is a truly interesting place in winter time because it's a swimming pool, and in summertime you see the roof on the top is opening. So if it's too much hot outside, you can go inside anytime, and inside there is a microclimate which allows you to enjoy the chilly temperatures inside. Well, the Aphrodite has a gym and a game, a sports room, a huge gym and spa area is under construction now in the basement of the tower, which is Aphrodite Phase 3. It's about 700 square meters of closed area of spa, professional spa, with the latest equipment, of professional and gym with the latest equipment as well. And they are also putting there a convention center for hosting small events, up to 100 people, as far as I remember. Of course, the site has sauna, spa, and professional massage, and all the spa treatments you can imagine. And now we will go to speak about the unit types. As I said, the Aphrodite Park C block has only studios and one-bedroom apartments. Here is the example of the inside 3D of the studio. Okay, of course you can change the colors and so on, but this is the general idea of the studios in Aphrodite C block. Then where we have one-bedroom apartments, this is the kitchen, this is the living room of one-bedroom apartment, and this is the bedroom of one-bedroom apartment as well. So now let's speak about the attributes of the site. So here we have the numbers, the estimated numbers of return on investment in terms of percentage over 5 years, which is expected from 50 to 70% over 5 years. Rental return income in net means with paying all your expenses, you will have to your hands from 8 to 10% per annum from the rental business of your property. Unobstructed sea and mountain views from each unit. This I mentioned before, and this is which the smart design allows us to have. The properties are 400 meters from the beach, which is an amazing thing as well. And these sites is available on booking.com, which allows and gives a big stream of the rental clients to the properties that are advertised on booking.com. Long-term rental is popular with business people who are working internationally and live in that area. There are 3 universities in the proximity of 5 to 10 kilometers, and the total amount of students is about 30,000 students. The people who are renting, who are allowed to rent from Aphrodite, this is managed by the company, by Evergreen Company. They gave the special boundaries and restrictions that only senior staff members, junior staff members, and students of the highest highest ranks in terms of their marks and GPAs in the university, they are allowed to actually rent it out. And as we saw, long-term rental return is up to 8-10% per annum. The holiday short-term rental is a very popular part of the business model of Aphrodite. And here you can find the company of the Evergreen Company is offering full services for you and for your clients, starting with on-site letting offices. this is the only development on Booking.com from North Cyprus. That is true. Maid services, it means that they are dealing with the cleaning of the apartment before check-in, check-out options. Cloud-based online booking system. It means that you can track and you can see all the bookings online. So it's the system is instant. So it will not be a clash of bookings or a double booking or whatever. Reception services, key holding services. It means that they are, if your client, rental client, is coming to the property 3 a.m. in the morning or 5 in the morning, there will be a person who will give the key and explain everything inside. Of course, there is an option of bread and breakfast, full board and half board services as well. Then we are speaking about the short-term rental and holiday rental services there, and we have seen a steady growth of 30% and increasing in demand over the last 3 years. It means that the location and the destination of North Cyprus in general is being more and more popular, and it's attracting families who wish to have an affordable vacation in one apartment all together. This actually gives the intimacy to the family to be together and to experience the life there. And active tourism, which includes hiking, cycling, yoga, water sports, kite surfing, SUP surfing, jet ski, kayak, and so on. As I said, all these facilities and features you can find in Aphrodite. You don't need to go anywhere to find it, to experience it. Speaking about different numbers, the capital appreciation numbers, these numbers were taken on the pre-launch prices and to-date prices. It's based on real units sold in British pounds. They were how it was calculated, I will explain, so it will give you a more clear idea that the company took the they took the contracts which were sold 8-9 years ago, as I said, when the first buildings of Aphrodite were built, and they took up-to-date contract and they compared the capital appreciation numbers, which were for phase 1 and 2. There were 139% for sea views properties and 148% for premium properties. Then we, in phase 3, which is the tower, 54%, which was finished just recently, but it was under construction for 18 months. And these properties have seen 54% of growth for sea views and 91% of value growth for premium units. And phase 4 is Aphrodite Park A, B, and C blocks, and this is under construction now. So we've seen the estimated numbers before. 50 to 70% over 5 coming years. So looking at the finance, C block, as you know, A block doesn't have the mortgage option, but B block has the mortgage option when you can take a mortgage up to 70% for your property over 10 years time. And by paying only 30%, you are owing a property, and then when the property is finished, your mortgage repayments to the bank start, and which will be in about 12 months for B block. And it means that when the property will be ready to rent, to be rented out, then your mortgage payments will start, which means that more or less, depending on the unit and depending on the extras that you're putting in, and depending on the property price, of course, the rental income, and depending on the down payment, of course, as well, it's either 30% or 50% you can put in. The monthly cash flow, the maximum negative cash flow that you can see there is about 150, 170 pounds. So it means that after paying your mortgage monthly payment, for some of the units and some of the prices, you will pay 150 pounds monthly to the bank. But there are units which will allow you to cover your mortgage repayments to the bank purely by the rental income, which you will get from the property, even with the positive cash flow. So what we will look now, but that was for a B block. In C block, we are in negotiation with the bank to allow to give the mortgage option for C block as well. But now we have the standard payment plan with the stage payments, which is 25% on the signing, 25% upon the completion of the foundation, 20% upon completion of brickwork, then another 20% upon completion of plastering, floor tiling, windows wall, tiling, and painting work of the apartment, then 7% upon
No, but I want to see how many people.
And then 3% upon delivery. Ludmila, we can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Well, this is the standard payment plan, which is now available for C block, and the properties will be finished in May 2020. So they will hit the ground within the coming 2 months, and as an investment opportunity there in C block is another fruitful and juicy part of the property market in North Cyprus, because the properties are the property prices are very affordable. I will show it now, and here we have the property prices for C block, which are actually, you can see that the property prices start from £30,500 for studios of 37 square meters on the ground floor. So it's about 40%. It's about 40 square meters for as a studio, which you can purchase for £30,000, which is a good value for money. Keeping in mind all the facilities that you have there, the neighboring blocks, which are given the value growth to the total to the whole project. And we have 1-bedroom apartments starting from 46,500 pounds, and take a look at the size of these apartments. 1-bedroom, it's 78.7 square meters. These properties are really big. If you think about 1-bedroom apartment, it's 78 square meters, and internal covered area is 64, and you have covered terraces of 14.7 meters. You can see the numbers here, and of course there are different units, and of course the prices are growing as we are going higher on the floors, obviously, because the higher you go, the better view you have. And if you're looking at the investment point of view, for pure value appreciation, the properties that are higher in the building, they will gain more value in terms of capital appreciation numbers. But for the rental income, it's better to go for the lower units, which will give you the faster rental return and good return on investment numbers. So this is what I wish to share with you about Aphrodite Park C Block. These presentations will be available in Tobo as well. It needs some small touch and design, of course, and now we will carry on with the water lily garden. Jose, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Okay. Do you want me to run the water lily garden? Do you want to speak about it?
I see that it took like a little time, and it's like you're online like 48 minutes. We can talk about water garden, but if you put the presentation on the screen,
yes, I will.
I will go through that. But about Aphrodite Park, you know that it is still one of the best investment opportunity in our portfolio, including different countries as well. So as you know, in B block in Aphrodite Park, we still have like bank mortgage available. Once you put just a down payment, which is 30% of the property, the rental income, as we showed, it's covering. So it is a huge opportunity right now for you guys or for your customers to make some investment in North Cyprus. Andre, because of you are running it, you just like carry on according to tell the situation. Well, Water Lily Garden is a new project by Evergreen. It is very interesting because as a location, it is very close to Aphrodite. It's very close to Aquamarine. You can even walk from Aquamarine to Water Lily Garden. It's more city side for the ones who come to North Cyprus, I'm saying. It is a very interesting project because for the prices of apartments, you can buy a house here. You can live in a house which is like in total with the terraces 250 square meter. You have absolutely uninterrupted perfect sea views, and it's just like half an hour, 40 minutes drive to beautiful Kyrenia city center. In the same time, there are the big facilities, as you know. Andre, can you mute the microphones?
Let me do that.
You have to, yeah, okay, anyway. Guys, please can you mute your microphones so it will not be noise for the other ones as well.
I think
okay, Andre, bring back to, yeah. So as you know, we have 5-star hotel facilities around. Alexis is just 20 minutes. You can use the pool, the beach, the spa salon, the restaurants. There are plenty of restaurants there for different world kitchens. You're just 15 minutes driving distance to Alagadi Turtle Beach. And you can easily go there with the buses as well, because buses are passing. It is very close to Corenium Golf Course, just 10 minutes driving distance. You can easily go to or your customers can go to Sunday brunch for the golf course, or enjoy the environment of the atmosphere, or you can go to play golf. As you see, you can drive to Famagusta for 45 minutes. It is, the name of the place is Bahçeli. So if you Google it, you can see where it is exactly. Yeah, and here, the map, Andre is showing the location. As you see, in the right side, when you look at the screen, the right side of the land, there's a cliff going down. So, and the land is actually have some elevation. So obviously, every property will be perfect, will have perfect sea views. because the site is looking vertically to this beautiful bay. You have all the way sandy beach down there, which is like very important, I believe, because not every site has sandy beach in walking distance. Maybe some of you guys heard about another project in North Cyprus, Maldives Homes. This is just next to Maldives Homes. So the property values in Maldives Homes is like maybe 2 times more expensive than these bungalows, 2-3 times sometimes. So what we have here is 8 bungalows, and there is one private villa in the front, which is not included to Water Lily, but it is also being built by Evergreen. It is in the site, but our main properties are 8 big bungalows here. There is a infinity pool in the front, and what we want to do is to create a Japanese, a Chinese style garden here, and there will be water lilies. You don't see this here so much nice, but there's a water feature passing through all the garden. It will be wider, it will be bigger, and there will be water lilies on this water feature as well. In the other side of this water feature, there will be a jacuzzi where you can sit and enjoy the environment. But as you see here, there are approximately like 1.5 to 2 meters level distances between the properties. So what we are saying is, in every property, when you even sit in your terrace, you will have very nice sea view. Go on, Andre. Of course, in the other side, you have the perfect 5-finger mountains. There will be, the project was designed for the Scandinavian market. So you can see big wide windows, very wide rooms, living room, kitchen, and you have an access to roof terrace. Well, we can say that the concept of Water Lily Garden is the villa, the house type of aquamarine, actually. Again, you see here the stone walls, which the stones are coming from 5-finger mountains here. They are local. So there's a combination between the land of Cyprus with these properties. Andre, go on. These pergolas are standard features, by the way. In total, there are 3 bedrooms. Closed area is 125 square meter. And if you add everything together, including the rooftop terrace, total, it comes to 265 square meter. You're buying a property for 265 square meter in front of sea, just walking distance to sea. It is a house, it is not an apartment, so you are alone in the building. And as you see, the technology of the building is like aquamarine. We have all the extra features what we have in the aquamarine here as well. These details, you can actually check it by yourself from the presentations. But as you see, we have a very wide, almost as far as I remember, 45 square meter living room, which is connected with the kitchen in the other side. And we have, 45 square meter. We have a master bedroom, which is like 15 square meter, which has toilet and shower inside. And the interesting thing is we have a utility room here where you can make the laundry. This is a communal toilet area in the same time. And there is a very nice feature there, as you see, which is going out from the building. That's a shower, which is like with the stone wall. You can, it is like in the Horseshoe Bay for the ones who have been there. So it's a very nice feature. The bathroom stays outside the house. And when you go up from the other side of the house, you come to roof terrace. And in roof terrace, there is like actually it is like bigger than 85, but we are using the 85 square meter of terrace because the other part is for the service area, for the water tanks and the solar panels as well. Andre, go on. Yeah, that is the most interesting thing. The price for this 3-bedroom bungalow starts from £145,000. There is a very nice payment plan in the same time. For the first 2 buyers, as far as I remember right now, it can go up to almost 3 years, which is very interesting. And it starts from 147 and it goes to 190, as far as I remember right now.
195.
195, yes. Go on. Yes, these are the extras. Actually, the extras is very similar for the aquamarine. There are £10,000 full package, which is furniture is there, electric goods, the radiators, piping and infrastructure if you want to have a central heating. All air conditions, inverter air conditions are included, and there will be some smart home points as well, which you can control from your telephone. So the company is making even better technology than aquamarine here. The property is actually bigger than aquamarine apartments, but as a campaign right now, they keep the full extras package, £10,000. Even the cutleries are included to that. So it is like, we can say that key-ready property in this place. Go on. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so, Andre, you can, yes, close the screen. Yes. Do you have any questions regarding to these 2 projects? If not, we will carry on a little bit. I know that we took more time than the normal webinars this time. It's almost like 1 hour. Congratulations, Sweden, one more time. We are with you, and I really believe top of the world. It is you because the team is like seriously strong team. So we were like watching the football with you guys earlier. Here, in every development, they made like big screens, and all the Scandinavians are watching the football, which is like a very nice atmosphere here right at the moment right now. So I wish you will be here, but we are making a very big event in September. This time our event, we will soon announce the location and the prices as well. The event will be for 2 days. It will be a recognition event. We will have the country leadership, new country leaders if we have, and we will have a very, very, very nice event which will start afternoon and it will carry on until night. A lot of big surprises will be waiting for you. So from this time, try to book your flights and put this to your agendas. It will be very big. We are expecting 150 to 200 people. But what we want actually is to make inspection trip for you guys earlier or after the event. You can bring people, you can make an inspection trip with them, and then they can also come to seminar event, our big event in hotel. Or you can make this just after the event as well. It will be very interesting. Today I have Angeline with me. We are preparing some surprises with her to you in the same time. In soon time we will announce this. So it will be something interesting. Our team is growing. We are now investigating the office in Turkey as well. As you know, in soon time, Spain organization is coming. We're not officially saying anything about this yet. So we are growing. Bear with us. I know that it's summer now. Everybody is like having holidays, but the business goes on. We had like a couple of sales last week. One of them I post on the HQ group as well. So keep running. We have a lot of things coming. And try to involve more to our events, our webinars. We will have more events. About one important thing, I was almost like, about the teams, A team and B team. As I said to you before, we are extending the time, and we have a lot of new registrations, by the way. So we decided to make this until there will be enough new winners in each team. So we will give these apartments 100%. We are not like limiting the time for our let's say the campaign. So carry on. The ones who will make the team fast will get the apartment, and I hope this will end before the seminar. So I will be very happy. 14th of July, we are coming to Sweden. Andre will be there. I will be in August. So this time, I think we have an venue right now, not like signed with them yet, but 99% we have the place. Andre will give more information. Before I finish, we are preparing an advertisement for the coming September event. We will ask some videos from you as always. So please try to send these videos to us, because you will be in the videos as well, the advertisement videos as well as before. It will be very interesting, but later Andre will make a post about that. That's it actually for tonight. If you have any questions, you can ask. If not, Andre.
Have a good evening.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much being with us tonight. See you later. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.